Go.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. How are you? I hope you are fine, especially all Form 3 students, and wishing you that you are having a great time with your lovely family. Okay, I am Cikgu Sri Haryanti, and I'll be sharing with you with an interesting topic for today, and I hope you enjoy my lesson. Okay, so for today's lesson, okay, is English Form 3. And we're going to refer to your textbook close up, page 5 to 7. Okay, the theme for our lesson today is people and culture. And the topic is Unit 1, family ties. Now, I'm referring to SOW, lesson 1 and 2, and the scope is reading. Okay. Now, for the content standard, as for teachers to refer to, the main skill is reading 3.1, and then the complementary skill is 2.1. Okay, where for the learning standard, okay, for lesson 1, close up page 5 to 6, okay, the main skill chosen is 3.1.1 for reading, and then with the complementary skill that is speaking 2.1.4. Okay, then for lesson 2, close up page 7, okay, the main skill that we are going to use is reading 3.1.2, whereas for the complementary skill is reading 3.1.3. Okay, let's move on. Alright, so students, okay, now you need to pay attention to me and the lesson, alright? Because before we start anything, we are going to look through the meaning of our topic for today itself, right? Okay, so I hope you are ready with your textbook and of course your exercise book as to record all your tasks for today. Okay, so for those who haven't received your textbook, don't worry much about it because for now we have digital textbook, right? It's everything at your fingertips. So what you do is just go to Google, search for textbook Form 3 close up, and don't forget to type any flips. It's all there for you. Okay, so now let's move on with the meanings of family ties. Okay, so I provide you these two meanings as to help you learning the meaning of it first. Okay, so the first one is the relationships, okay, between people in the same family. And the other meanings is the bonds or connections, yeah, between family members. So all that we're going to talk about today is family relationships. Okay, right? I hope you have a clear mind now. Okay, all right. So everyone now, you can refer to page 5 of close up, okay, your textbook. Alright, firstly, as you could see here, okay, this is the hand, right? The three hands, the pictures of three hands, right? Okay, now, before we do anything, let's read the caption first. Alright, this is the pictures of a child's hands, a mother's hands, and a grandmother's hand. Okay, and these three hands portrays three generations side by side. Okay, now I'm asking you one question. Do you know why people's hands change as they get older? Do you know why? Have you ever taken a look carefully at your own hands, your mother's hand, your father's hand, or your great-grandmother's hand? Okay, I am sure that this is going to be something new in your life if you go and check on their hands today. Okay, all right, so this is it. Okay, students, it is because the hands involved in everything people do in their life. Okay, do you agree with me? Yes, because since we are a baby, we need hands to learn. We learn things through hand, through touching, and so on. Okay, So for that, okay, I hope you understand that the hand picture your life too. Okay? So actually, these pictures try to show us that in a family there are different generations, okay, hand in hands together to build a wonderful life. All right? So that we are entering our lesson for today. Okay? Okay, next one. Okay. Okay, I bet you can turn to page 6 now, all right? And there you could see a beautiful pictures, okay? A set of beautiful pictures there. Okay, now, can you imagine that this is your family album, okay? So if it's a family album, who do you think people who you could see there in the picture, okay? Now, everyone please focus on the picture now, okay? Now, who do you think? Okay, look at the top, the top of the picture. You see that there are two boys, a picture of two boys, if I'm not mistaken there, yes. So who do you think these boys are? Okay, it could be your brothers, it could be your cousins, it could be the nephews, and so on, right? Okay, what about this woman there, here, with a telephone, okay? Maybe this is your busy auntie, okay? Okay, what about this couple here, okay? What about this couple? Yeah? Yes, you got it. This could be a lovely couple, a mother and a father, all right? Good job. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? How about this one? Okay, all right? So this could be the grandfather and the grandmother, all right? And this could be the family, the whole family, okay? Take a picture family, okay? And then we have here, this look quite old. Who could she be? Okay, she could be your great-grandmother, okay? All right? And the last picture we're going to discuss here is, who do you think this little girl here? It could be you when you are a child. All right? Okay, now, what I want you to do now is start thinking of your own family members. Okay? Now, who do you have in your family? Okay, think of it for a while. Okay? So then, I'm bringing you to the question, okay, or to the task. List of some of the words that describe family members. Okay, if you're not so understand, what does it mean by the words that describe family members? Okay, I'm helping you with the first one. Here we go. I think this is the clue for you. It's a mother and father. Okay, now let's start listing them down. Now you have so many of it in your head, I bet, all right? Okay, let's try. Okay, do you have in your mind now grandfather or grandmother? You do? Okay, good. Next one, we have brother and sister, uncle and aunt, okay, cousins, nephew and niece, stepmother and stepfather, okay, and then brother and sister-in-law, okay. Now, actually, these are not all of the words that describe family members because there are so many more. So many more. Maybe you have these people in your family, maybe some of you not. Okay? But we do have those wonderful, lovely people in our family, right? Okay. Alright? Okay, stay tuned. Okay, we move on to the next task. Okay? Now, you look at B. There's a question for you. Have you ever tried to search for the information about your family past or the history of your family? You do? You're not? Okay, don't worry much about it. So how can you learn about your family's past? Okay, there are few ways of how you can get to know more about your family past. Okay? Alright, student. Okay, the first one I'm going to introduce you is The DNA test. Have you ever heard or come across this word DNA test? Yes, some of you might watch this series where those police people, they use this DNA test, okay, the homicide, right? They use DNA test to get to know the victims, since the victim got no names, no document with him or her, okay? I bet you are really familiar with that. Somehow, let me just explain to you what is really DNA test, okay? So DNA test is actually a test performed on a sample of blood. Could be the hair, the saliva, the skin, okay, as to determine your biological parents, okay? Then it shows 99.9% accurate results. You should try this, okay? Now, next one. This is very simple for you to try, okay, from today. I bet after this lesson, you can start doing it. Okay, go search for the elderly people in your family, all right? And get stories from them, and gain it as much as you could, okay? And then, right after that, what you do? All right, record it. Record all the information. Make it in a simple way. Make a family tree, okay? The tree with the branches here and there, with name, full of names inside it, okay? So then you could see where you are in the 3 branches, okay? Next, looking on the internet. Okay, why internet? Why internet? This is the modern era, right, guys? Okay, now, internet is a rich source of information. You can easily get family background information from the internet, right? It's all at your fingertips in this modern era, okay? So, valuable information about your ancestors are all there, okay? Somehow, you need to get help from your elder in the family, because, you are not so familiar with it actually, okay? You seek help from them, they might help you and guide you to get the information about your family background. That is another one way, okay, to know more about your family's past, okay? Okay, another way is to refer to the public records. So this one also you need help from the elder. Then when we are talking about public records, you should know you have it too. You have the record with you. Do you realize it or not? What are the records you have? You have your birth certs, right? Okay, then you also have your ID cards, right? So those are also, call it public records, okay? And sometimes also when we are searching for people who have already passed away, we need their certificates, okay? Or maybe marriage certificate. We have all these as public records, okay? So from these 5 ways that, I consider it simple if you try. If you don't try, then you don't know, right? Okay? And it might help you a lot if you wish to know more about your family, okay? So these things are going to be discussed more in the reading text later on, okay? All right, students, are you ready? Okay. So before I bring you to the real reading section, okay, now let's go through the word focus, okay? Now these 4 words in red, okay, you're going to come across them in the text later on. So let's get to know these 4 words before we do the reading or the actual reading, since it might help you to make it a smooth reading afterward, okay? All right. So the first word is gene, okay? Gene is a part of a cell passed from parents to children that determines how they look, okay? Generation is the people of about the same age in a particular family, all right? And then ancestor, person related to you who lived a long time ago, all right? They are no more here with you, all right? And the last one is genealogy, okay? Say it correctly, genealogy, okay? It's something new to you, right? So this is actually the study of family history. Okay, what is it again? Genealogy. Okay, guys? Now, let's move on. Okay, now, firstly, okay, before we do the reading session, let's match the headings with the correct section in the text. You could see this at activity C in your textbook, okay? So, the three phrases right before the instructions, okay, A, B, and C, these are actually headings, okay, headings. So, you are going to match these headings with the correct section in the text after this. So, there are 4 sections in the text, okay? The 3 sections of the text belong to these 3 headings, meaning one section has nothing to do with these 3 headings, okay? Alright, here we go. So this is the main topic for today, okay? Meet the ancestors. What makes you who you are? Part of the answer is in your family's past. Then become a detective and find clues to your family history, alright? Okay, now let's read the text section by section and match them to the correct headings, okay? Alright. For the first section, okay, please take a look at the headings, okay, besides the section, okay, and you're going to match this one section, this section 1 to the headings next to it, okay? Right, let's read it together, okay, carefully, yeah? Now, when you look in the mirror, do you see your father's smile? Maybe you take after your mother or look like a grandparent. Now, that's because of DNA. Our DNA contains genes that make each person in the world different. No 2 people look, think, or act the same. We pass down our genes through generations. Scientists can test your DNA to find out which part of the world your ancestors were from. Okay, students, right? So this is what in the first section, okay? So if you read carefully just now, you easily could understand that it is all about, yeah? Yes, good. It's all about DNA. Everything is there. And then DNA is mentioned 3 times in the section, right? Okay, so let's try to match this section to the 3 headings. Okay, let's start with the first one. Okay, now let's do it together this time. Okay, the first one is your turn. Okay, your turn is actually the task that you have to do as to continue the generation. Okay, does it say something about that in section 1? No, right? Okay, so we cross it. Alright, what about B? What is genealogy? Again, what is genealogy? Alright, let's go through once again. Oh, no need, because you already know. It's nothing to do with genealogy. It's all about DNA, right? Okay, make your life easier today. So we just cross it. Oops, okay. And then you have C, research and record, okay? For research and record, when we read just now, did it mention anything about research and record? Okay? Yeah, you look at the section once again. Okay? No? No. So why all no? All no? Okay, fine. Let's cross all. Okay? Meaning that these headings A, B, and C got nothing to do with the first section. Okay? So, make your life simple because the next 3 sections, yes, they belong to the 3 headings. Okay? Ready? We move on to section 2. Okay? Okay, here we go. Section 2. Okay, let's read section 2 together. And when you read, please absorb, please understand the content. Okay, your family's history may be a mystery to you, but there's a way to find out about it. It's called genealogy, and it's the study of the people you are related to. Genealogy helps you put together your family history. It starts with the relative you know, such as parents and grandparents, and then you can learn about ancestors who lived and died before you were born. All right? Okay, how about that? All right. Okay, what do you think the gist of this section 2? Okay? Yeah? Oh, yeah, it mentioned 2 times genealogy, right? Yes? Okay, that's your clue. All right? So is there anything about your turn? No? Okay. Cancel, we cancel. All right? Okay, cancel. Okay, how about what is genealogy? Yeah, mention again genealogy there. Okay, simple, right? All right, so this is the correct one, you said. And what about C? Straight away, you don't want to answer this as the correct heading, right? Okay, all right, well done. So B is the answer for section 2. Okay, it's all talking about genealogy. Okay, good job. All right, next one. Okay, section 3 now. Okay, let's read it together. Don't forget, now the headings left only 2. Okay, only 2. Yeah, you're not going to use what is genealogy again. All right, so it is blurred for you there. Okay, let's read it together. It isn't difficult to learn about your past. You can begin by asking your relative questions about your ancestors. While you are talking with family members, take notes. Okay, this helps you organize any information you get. Make sure you write down any names, dates, or places people mention. Then you can draw a family tree with your name at the top, right? So then you would add all the relatives from you to your great-grandparents, so you can see how everyone is related. Okay, how about this one? Okay, all right. Yes, okay. This is all about your task. Okay, so many tasks for you to do. You can begin by asking your relative questions about your ancestors. Okay, this is your first task. See? Here's your first task. Okay. While you're talking with family members, take notes. Okay, another task for you. Okay. This helps you organize any information you get. Make sure you write down any name, date, or places or people mentioned. So you're taking notes, right? Then you can draw a family tree with your name at the top. Okay, you draw a family tree, it's all you. Then you would add all the relatives from you to your great-grandparent, so you can see how everyone is related. So what about this one? I'm giving you clues now. Okay, since everything is about your task, then it is actually your turn. Okay, to continue the generations. Okay, why cannot we answer research and record as the heading for section 3? Yeah, of course, because there is no clues at all, yeah, about research and record here. Everything is all about tasks given to you as individual to get to know more about your family members. Okay, all right. So the easiest part for you, okay, section 4, and the answer is there for you, research and record. Okay, somehow, okay, we need to get the keyword or the key phrases to show that this section 4 is really related to research and record. That is answer C. Okay, now let's read again. Let's read it together. Now, if there are any blank boxes in your tree, it's a time for some detective work. Okay, Many people begin at a library where they can look for family names in old newspapers. Public records are usually a very good thing to look at too. They have information about birth, marriage, and death certificates too. Some records show when people move to a country. Sometimes records tell you where people went to school and what their job was. You can also search in the internet, right? With every bit of research you do, you are discovering your family's history, okay? All right, so can you tell me where in this section 4 telling us about research and record? Okay? All right? Yeah, it's so simple because of the keyword. You're using the keywords, right? Okay, you have something about what? The first one. You see here something about public record. Okay, very good thing to look at too. And then this public record is actually about birth, marriage, and death certificate. Okay, all right. This is all about record, right? Okay, and then again, some records show when people move to a country. This is all about the passport, right? Okay, then the word research. Can you get me the word research? Where is it? Yeah, the second last line of the section. Okay, here it is. So this is the clues that section 4 belong to heading C. Okay, are you alright? Okay, good. Okay, we move on. Alright, now students, we are entering the next section, okay, or the next activity of this reading task, okay? You're going to read the text, the same text again, but in a different way, okay? Just now, you have to read line by line, okay, because you need to know what are the gist of the 4 sections, right? Okay, then you're going to match, and you have already matched the heading to all the sections, okay? So this time, we are going to go through the text again, section by section. Somehow, I told you just now, in a different way, where we are going to scan the area where the answers are, okay? So here, the task for you is to read the text, decide if each sentence is true or false, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Okay, firstly, the first section. Okay, students, the first section comes together with 3 questions, okay? These 3 questions are referring to section 1. Okay, let's start with question number 1. Okay, we look the way we do because of the genes in our DNA. Okay, we look the way we do because of the genes in our DNA. Do you think it's true or false? Okay, so yeah, I heard your answer. Yes, it is true. So let's put T here for true. Okay, I'm wondering where you get the keywords or the answers, the real information that is related to question number 1. Search again. Okay, just take a few seconds. Okay, alright, here it is. Our DNA contains genes that make each person in the world different. The word different here is the same with this phrase, look the way we do. Okay, this is me, that is you. Okay, oh, you have twin, right? But your fingerprints are not the same, right? That's why this is what the genes do. Alright? Okay, good. Now, question number 2. Okay, still based on section 2. A DNA test can show where in the world our ancestors live. Okay? Alright, let's find it quickly. Where is it? Yeah? Okay, I heard that. Yeah, the last part. Okay, let's try to get the clue. Okay, your DNA, okay, helping you out, find out which part of the world your ancestors were from. Okay, so it should be true. Okay, the phrase were from, okay, is the same with where in the world. It's the same meaning. Alright. Okay, number 3, you can find out the number of relatives you have in a DNA test. Okay, you can find out the number of relatives. Yeah? Oh, the answer is, okay, good. Okay, fast learner. Okay, why? Because there is no information, nothing stated here about DNA could tell you the number of your relative. It cannot do so, right? Okay, good. Move on to section 2. Section 2 comes along with 2 questions. Okay, number 4, genealogy is a history of our past and present family members. Yeah? No? Okay. Why is it false? Because it is nothing to do with the present family members. It's all about our ancestors. When we say ancestors, remember, they are all those people who already passed away. Okay? Good. Then number 5, relative who are, this one should be incorrect. Okay? Oh, should put F, right? Sorry. Should put F. Alright. Okay. Question 5. Relatives who are alive could have information about ancestors. Is it true? Yes, because if you refer back to content 2, it starts with the relative you know. Okay, of course, relative could tell you the history of your ancestors. So, especially parents and grandparents. All right. Okay, so yeah, straight away this is true. You can ask stories from them. Remember we discussed just now? Okay, clearly it's true. Okay, we move on to section 3. Okay, there are only one question for this part. A family tree shows how you are related to other people in your family. Is it true? Yes, it's so simple. If you go through this and based on your knowledge just now of what we have been discussed, it is true. Okay, well done. Okay, next, section 4. Oh, this one, 4 questions based on it. Okay, let's do this. Number 7, a detective can help you to find information about your family. Is it true? What? Oh, you want to check here. You have the keyword here, detective, right? Okay, but don't jump into the bush. Okay, check it out. The sentence stated, if there are any blank boxes in your tree, it's time for some detective work. Okay, it doesn't mention that you need to go and hire a detective. Okay, so of course this is false. Okay, sometimes things is in your head. Okay, based on what we have been discussed before. Okay, so straight away you answer. Okay, number 8, it is possible to buy old newspapers at some libraries. Okay, let's check it out. The keyword old newspapers, okay, and the other one libraries. Okay, where is it? It's here. Okay, newspaper and library. Okay, read the sentence quickly. Many people begin at the library where they can look for family names in old newspaper. They look for information in the old newspaper at the library. Okay, so they're not buying old newspaper at the library. So this statement is again false. Alright, okay, take it easy. Number 9, public records tell you when people were born. Yeah? Yes. How do we know when we were born? By looking at the birth certificates. Okay, so it's also stated there, so it is true. And for question 10, the text says that websites can help you find information about your ancestors. Okay, where is it? Yes. Okay, good job. So bit of research you are doing, okay? Sorry. You can also search the internet, and then with every bit of research you do, you are discovering your family history, meaning that it is agreed to this statement, okay? So it's true. Alright, okay, so check. Out of these 10 questions, how many you managed to get all correct? Okay, you are considered a successful one if you at least get 8 over 10 correct, okay? Wow, you got all correct. Well done again. Okay, good job. All right. Okay, so we move on to the last part of this lesson for today. Okay, meaning in context. All right. So sometimes you don't have a dictionary with you, right? Okay. Let's say in a test. Okay, you need to do a reading test. Okay, don't worry about it because the meaning could easily, you can easily get from the context itself, meaning that the sentences before and after will help you to get the meanings. Okay, so just read the whole paragraph, get the gist of the of that paragraph. Okay, no worries about the few unfamiliar words that you may come across. Okay, all right. The first one and the second one is referring to section 1, okay? Take after and looks like. Okay, in the sentence, maybe you take after your mother or look like a grandparent. Okay, so take after. Okay, let's try to replace the options into the line. Maybe you follow somebody, your mother, or look like a grandparent. Okay, or maybe you be like somebody, your mother, or look like a grandparent. Which one is suitable? Which one sounds fit to the sentence? Yeah? Okay, good. It's to be like somebody. Okay? And then what about look like? Okay? To have a similar appearance. Okay, good. Okay, sometimes you can easily get the meaning because the next option, okay, is, yeah, it really shows that, clearly show that it's not the meaning of it, right? Okay, but not all the questions, okay? Okay, let's check it out. Okay, question 3, again at section 1, okay? Pass down, okay? Transfer to or respect the next generation, okay? So the sentence is, we pass down our genes through generation. So let's replace this pass down with transfer to. So we transfer our genes through generation, or we respect, okay, the generation. We respect our genes through generation. Which one is suitable? Okay, transfer to. Okay, good. Well done, well done. Okay, carry on. Question 4. Okay, the words relative. Okay, whether it's family members or close friend. Okay, the sentence is, it starts with the relative, you know, such as parents and grandparents. Okay, relative. Does it have something to do with friend or close friends? No, when we're talking about relative, it will be all about family members. That's what we have been discussed all along this lesson today. Okay, question 5. Okay, the word or the phrase is find out. It appears in section 2. Okay, with the option to take outside or to discover or learn. Okay, the sentence is, your family history may be a mystery to you, but there's a way to find out about it. Okay, try to replace find out with the first option, take outside. Okay, but there's a way to take outside about it, or but there's a way to discover or learn about it. Okay, which one is suitable? Okay, yeah, it's not only suitable, but it is the correct one. That is to discover or learn about it. Okay? Okay, now, question number 6. Okay, look for, in section 4, to be similar or to try to find. Okay, and the sentence for you. Many people begin at a library where they can look for family names in old newspaper. Okay, the word look for. Okay, that's a clue for you. Okay, to be similar or to try to find something in old newspaper? Yes, we have gone through that just now. So it's, yeah, to try to find. See, we don't need to use any dictionaries to get the meanings. This is what we call it contextual clues. Alright? Okay. Get more oxygen, please. Okay? Because we are entering, the last part or the last activity for today is going to be something quite fun. Alright? Okay, I want you to think of this question, okay? If you choose someone famous to be in your family, who would you choose and why? Okay? What? Is it me? Oh, if it me, well, I will choose a cooking star, you know, a chef. But I'm not sure who. Maybe Chef Wan. His mouth, I don't like him. Okay, but what if I choose? What if I choose? Wow, I have one person in my village. It's my own mother. Okay, my mother is a good cook. So why I like my mother to be part of my family? Because she will cook for me delicious food every day. Alright? So I guess this is only imagination because I'm not living together with my mother. Okay? So how about you? Your task is tell the class who is the person, give a reason, share your video to your teacher and your classmate so that your teacher can give a response to you about your video or your speaking skill. Okay? Right, I bet you can give a try for this. Okay, students. Alright, that's the end of it. Okay? I hope you enjoy the lesson. Love your family and do take care, okay? Then, before we go, please subscribe, okay? Please like, share and subscribe the PPD Kuala Muda Yan's YouTube channel. And also, don't forget like the Facebook of Sektor Pembelajaran PPD KMY. Okay guys? Okay, see you later. Bye.